Hello everyone, Ernesto Busnelli from the Central Coast in California in a beautiful morning, Thursday morning. The reason for me to prepare to cut this video is because a group of young entrepreneurs who are working with me, they asked me for some guidance and some help. They asked me to define some of the concepts that are main concepts in the business world, in the business life. The concepts they wanted me to define was vision, commitment, perspective, up and downs, consistency, and economical weather or climate. The reason for me to represent that with the airplane is for two reasons. One, because I love this, doing that, flying airplanes. I have always been studying flying machines since I was very, very young. And because of that knowledge, this idea came to mind. I thought that the flight of a plane represents very well, one can make a parallel with life, and especially with business life. So vision, what does it have to do with vision, the airplane and the vision? Well, when the airplane is on the ground, the vision that we get through the camera mounted on the airplane is very limited. We cannot see much. So that is a 1-inch high vision. Then when the airplane is up above, very high, the vision is completely different. The place is the same, the time is the same, but the vision is so different. We can see all the way to the horizon, we can see all the context around, and so every time we see something in a certain way, we can also think that there is a different way to look at it. The second concept that they wanted me to define was commitment. What does commitment have to do with an airplane? Well, on purpose, when I was going to take off, first I didn't give full power to the motor. The airplane didn't take off. It just stays in the ground, yes, moving, but barely. And then finally, when I give 100% power, then is when the airplane took off. And that is what happens sometimes with our business life. We just get into a project and we give just a little bit, just enough to make it move, not enough to make it take off. So that is how I wanted to represent the commitment related to the flight of an airplane. And I think if we think every time we're going to do something, am I really going to do this or not? Think about an airplane. Full power or not, there is no takeoff. Perspective. Well, I have this camera here on the ground and I have a camera mounted on the airplane. So the same moment from the airplane or from the ground looks so different. Think about this. When you look at something and there's always different way to look at things. It's always wise to ask someone else. How do you look? What do you see here? How do you look at this? What is your perspective on this? Precisely that is why my group of young entrepreneurs asked me to define all these words, and then through my experience, how I can help them out. Consistency. Again, going back to the airplane, to the flight, the only way to keep on climbing was with a consistency of power, of effort. If we want our business to keep on climbing up, we need to keep the effort. In the airplane, if I just cut out the power, it'll come down to the ground. So many people have this fantasy that they're going to give a little bit of effort and things are going to be great. No, things are going to dissolve and are going to disappear. So you have to keep consistency with your effort. The up and downs. At some point, I made the airplane go up and down. Yes, it looks very turbulent from there, and that's exactly what happens to our business if we let go of the consistency. We're going to have up and downs, and sometimes also we have the expectation that things are going to be steady and wonderful always, and it can be that way, but first we need to gain enough height, otherwise we start coming down, and then a little bit of effort we go up and then down and down and up and so forth. And finally, the weather, the climate, the economical weather that we're having. And in this turbulent economy, we're seeing a lot of people worrying and with a lot of anxiety, and the money is not disappearing. there are opportunities, but we have to have a good vision, and we need to commit to something. We need to have the right perspective. We need to put, if we decide to do something, have consistency and have enough power. Put up with the up and downs, because it's going to happen no matter what. And then finally, we can, in this hand exchanging moment in our economy, the money is coming from one hand going to somebody else's pocket and so forth. The money didn't disappear, it's just changing hands. So it's our responsibility to be in the receiving end, not in the losing end. I hope it helped. If you please have any questions, do not hesitate to call me at 805-349-0234. My email is going to be at the end of the video. Please feel free to send me a note or something if you have any question, or if I can assist you somehow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.